Oh, ooh, slap your mom. Black Eggs and Ham Show. Friendly neighborhood asshole Andy. Back at you. Back at it. Got Alchemist in the background. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do it. I wish I could just play who I want, right? I was recently talked to about this, and they was like, you can't just be putting people, you can't just play anybody's shit when you start your podcast because you like the artist. Now, obviously that should be common sense, right? Cool. But I was playing specific artists who are like underground, who more like, you know what I'm saying, grassroots, you know what I mean? More independent style, you know, they like, if you playing this shit, they're like, nigga, I'm glad somebody playing my shit. Fuck it, play that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not making no money from them, but you never know who people really are. So I get that. But first off, shout out to Ireland. Shouts to Ireland. I don't know who the fuck is listening over there, but keep listening. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to New York. You know what I mean? My people's out there. You know what I mean? From the woo to the choose. Shouts to Tejas. We should all just call it Tejas. Texas? Nah. Tejas. Tejas. It sounds spicy. You know what I mean? Tejas. Where you from? I'm from Tejas, my friend. I'm from Tejas, my friend. My friend from Tejas. Tejas. You could do so much with that. I can't do nothing with Texas. Where you from? I'm from Texas. It's like, And also, of course, I don't mean to put them at the back. There's no particular order to this. Canada. These are all people that are, you know. Also, there's somebody that put on here because there wasn't that many, but it was like some people in Bolivia are listening. I mean, it's I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, that's what's up. You know, I don't know what else to say to that. Like, it's like Bolivia. That's what's up. Cool. Shout out to you guys. This show today is gonna go up and down. It's gonna go up and down a lot. You know, we're talking about so many things today. So the attitude on this episode is going to be all over the fucking place. That's a fact. I don't mean for it to be. I wasn't particularly ready to do this yet, but I gotta knock it out because it's Sunday and it's going on fucking 1 o'clock. Also, there's a fucking handyman across from our apartment building who's been building a goddamn sex fucking rooftop or something for the past 2 months. I don't know what the fuck he's building over there. He's making so much noise. I had to close the window. It's hot as well, so I'm gonna be burning up a little bit. You know, I'm gonna be breaking a little bit of a sweat in here while I'm talking to you guys. While this guy's over there, you know, using tweezers and, you know what I'm saying, sawing away at bamboo sticks, whatever the fuck he's doing over there. But this dude starts. Let me tell you something. Sometimes he gets up and he's doing this shit at 7:30 in the morning, and I be wanting to go over there and give him a Will Smith slap. You know. But I mean, you know, it's 7:30, 7:38. At that time, your ass should be up at work or doing something any damn way. So like realistically speaking, we all supposed to be up, right? So anybody that comes out pissed and is like, I was still asleep, but it's like 9 o'clock, like, nigga, shut the fuck up, stop being lazy, my nigga, go be productive. Be productive, right? Be a part of society, nigga. What the fuck was I watching, yo? Okay, look, I don't know how I got on this topic. I think I was watching a podcast and they talked about like how they was like, don't call them girls, because when you say girls, it sounds like you're talking about you like girls and not women. Call them women. So if you say I'm talking to a woman or a lady, right? That's what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say woman or lady. You don't supposed to say girl. Like unless you're saying like, oh, my girl is in a car right now. You know what I mean? That's more of a slang situation. But if you say, you know what I'm saying, I was talking to a girl yesterday, it sounds like you're talking about a little girl. So you can't say that no more. I think it depends on the context. You know what I'm saying? The context matters. Context clues. I remember watching. I remember a lot. I watched so many fucking movies, bro. I've watched a lot of fucking movies, like a lot. I watched so many movies. I'm just going through Netflix, just clicking on shit, right? And you know what pisses me off? When they don't have a trailer. When they don't have a fucking trailer, angry immediately. Cause I'm like, dude, I need to see what the fuck is going on. I need to see. I gotta see what's going on, man. I can't be going into this goddamn movie blind. I can't be doing that. So, I mean, you know, it's like, I want to watch the movie. It's like, alright, this movie looks good. You know what I mean? I look at the date. Not the date, like the fucking day was made. I look at, like, you know, was it made in 2021? When was it made? And usually shit that's made in 2000 or 2001, that's not critically acclaimed or has a good backing when it comes to studio wise, I skip the fuck out of that movie. Unless somebody recommends it, I skip the fuck out of it. If you don't got a good studio backing that movie, or it hasn't been made, because if it's been made in like in between 2016, 17 and up, it's 9 times out of 10 is gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Now, if you have a great studio backing it, for sure it's gonna be a decent movie, because some like Lionsgate, all them other shits, they make good movies. You know what I mean? What's it called? Blumhouse. Great horror film, son. Ghost, some shit called Ghost something. I forgot what the fuck it was called. They make good shit. Magnet makes amazing martial arts films. So I know my shit, man. I know what the fuck I be doing and what I be talking about sometimes. You know what I mean? So sometimes listen and sometimes don't. You choose it. But I've seen movies where, and we've all seen these movies, where there will be like a chick, like an older lady in the movie, right? And the older lady will be like, that little black dog looks that's cute. That kid got a crush on you. He got a crush on you. She's like, oh, he got a crush on me. Oh, bless his heart. And she'll walk over there, like, give him a hug and write a number on a napkin and fucking kiss the napkin and give him a napkin. He'll smell the napkin and jack off later. Like, shit like that. Like, I've seen movies like that. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking to myself, like, you can't lead this little boy on like that. You know? Because first of all, that's cruel. First of all, that's cruel. Right? That's cruel. You don't do that. You don't do the husband like that either. Your husband, that's first. Let's also establish the fact that pussy's his. You don't just fucking sashay the pussy around kids, young men. You don't do that. Okay? I don't give a fuck how you're trying to just be like, oh, I'm trying to talk to the little boy. No. Don't do none of that shit. Don't lead him on like that. Don't even make him think he got a shot. Because that's where we fuck up with these kids. Okay? Y'all about to learn some shit today. That's where we fuck up with these children. You got these chicks on these movies leading these young boys on. You know what I mean? They walk around with all these emotions, all these hormones and hard penises, and these grown ass women are just leading these niggas on. You know? And it's like, we've seen movies like this, yo, where the lady would like kiss him on the cheek and be like, you be a good boy, okay? Don't let nobody tell you to quit. Never quit. It's like, why are you kissing little boys? Because if that was the other way around, it would be pedophile. It would be pedophilia. It would be pedophilia immediately. It's immediate pedophilia. Immediate. It's like, nigga, what you... Because that was a grown-ass man. That was a grown-ass man hugging on little girls in a movie, or kissing a little girl on a cheek, giving her his number, talking about when you turn 18, call me, or some shit. Like, nigga, that's just gentle grooming, my nigga. For women, it's gentle grooming. For a nigga, it's grooming. Nigga. It's like fucking professional grooming. You know what I mean? It's like heavy grooming. That's why I'm like, it's crazy. You can't do it, okay? You can't do it, man. They shouldn't be doing that kind of shit. They shouldn't be doing that kind of shit. That's how I feel about it. You know? Now, it wasn't done to me, and I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous, okay? That has nothing to do with this conversation at all. What I'm saying is that if we want to really be equal, you can't do that, because that's also pedophilia. You're grooming that kid. You know how many fucking movies I done seen where like a chick will be like, hey, when you turn a certain age, look me up. What? You can't say no. What if a nigga said that to a girl? This girl's 15, and you know what I'm saying? This nigga is a celebrity. You know what I mean? He a baseball player or some shit, and he came into her high school participating in a DARE program or something. And a girl goes with it, like, oh, I love you so much. I have all your posters on my wall, and I flick my bean to all of your interviews, and whenever you play, I love you to death, and you're my best. You're the favorite player. You're my favorite player in the world. And he's like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. He's like, I have your jersey on, and you know, I caught a ball that you hit when you first started playing in your first pro debut game, and this ball, I sleep with the ball, and it's all kind of shit. Like, people be doing that. We got these fanatics, yo. Like, it's LeBron fanatics out there, right? It's fucking Steph Curry fanatics out there. There's fanatics, not fans. Fanatics. People are like, they love that. That's that. Like, that person is a part of their life. Like, they get up in the morning looking up, like, what's LeBron doing today? What's good with LeBron? Or they go straight to LeBron's Twitter, like, what's up with LeBron, bro? Like, you know what I mean? So, what if a chick did that? She was fanning out to a dude that was a professional player, and he was like, she started crying when he left, and she was like, oh my god, please don't leave, no. And he's like, that's a horrible female voice, by the way. And he's like, hey, Sarah. And she turns around, here, catch. And he throws her like a like a glove that he wrote his number in. He said, when you turn 18, give me a call. Hey, you can't do that. That's pedophilia, bro. You can't do that. That's pedophilia. Cause why? First of all, let's be honest. Let's keep it a G. Right? You're not telling her to give you a call, so you're gonna exchange fucking baseball cards. That's not why you're doing that. You're not telling her, like, hey, give me a call when you turn 18, so we could both have a garden salad together. That's not why you're doing that. Okay? You want to fulfill her dreams when she turns 18. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, by the way. Natural rapper. So at the end of the day, has to do with being black. Don't be racist. It's crazy because we both can't do that. We both can't do that. A woman should be able to do it. I'm sorry, a man can't do it, so a woman shouldn't be able to do that. I've seen mad movies like that, yo. And I'm like, that's grooming. That's grooming, and that's pedophilia. I mean, I might not even have an accurate take on pedophilia like specifically because I'm just tossing it out there due to what I'm talking about. But I'm saying, like, it's gonna lead to pedophilia because we know what you're doing that for, right? Because grooming is something else. The pedophilia part is like you have the intentions to do something with that person. That's pedophilia. Pedophilia sound like a word that they, pedophilia. I wonder if I'm going to be like an algorithm because I said that word too fucking much. Now I'm worried about that. Anxiety, and fucking what is this shit called? Allergies, fucking me all up. But I genuinely feel like I'm not even gonna say the word anymore because I feel like I'm gonna be putting the algorithm, and Amazon is gonna fucking send me a notification. It's gonna be like, hey, look, we say we it's gonna be little, you know what I mean, like a little doll, like a little girl doll or something like that with like, a little Pippi Longstocking or some shit. They gonna like, hey, did you want this? Like, I didn't put that in my fucking. I never saved that to buy that. And that's like a fucking what do you call that shit? It's like a sign or something. Like if whoever buys these, like kind of like that's a signal to let people know that they into like some little, they into the tykes. You know what I mean? That's how I think it's real subtle. It's like subtle shit that they be doing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming there's subtle shit, right? Like you'll buy certain things, or there'll be like a certain emblem or image or some shit. It's like, oh yeah, the image right there, that's known for like niggas that want to fuck with little kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember the Pepe Frog shit? It was mad racist people that always had Pepe Frog images on their fucking Twitters. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. It's like Batman signaling and shit. Like Batman signal come up, he's like, I gotta kick some ass today, baby. And if another signal, if a Pepe the Frog signal come up, a white person has to go call a black person a nigger or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get this. It's my turn. You know what I mean? Like it's my turn now. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if I can't do it, the ladies can't do it. It's simple. It's not harmless. It's both but they're both harmful. Nobody should be able to do that. Let the kid be the kid. You go fuck with the grown ass man. If you want to kiss on a goddamn napkin and slide it to a nigga, you need to slide it to a grown ass man. Don't be sliding that shit to no kid talking about call me when you turn 18. Get the fuck out of here. That's somebody's son, right? I gotta like stop real quick. Like I gotta look a little pause and then jump to the next fucking topic, so I can be able to chop this up and put this how I want to, audio wise. I have like audio clips and shit that I do, and if I'm talking all the way through this shit, I can't even, I won't have nowhere to splice the motherfucker. But Splice, another movie where somebody fucked an alien. Random facts. So boxing is booming. Boxing is booming, man. We got Rolly. First of all, we're gonna talk about this. We got Rolly versus Gervonta Davis, right? I don't know how big that's gonna be. I don't know how good that's gonna be. There's no way for me to know that. And the reason why I don't know that is because I've seen Rolly fight, right? The small amount of times that he has, by the way, I've seen him fight. And okay, Rolly is slow as shit. He's extremely slow. Let's be honest about that. He's extremely slow. Gervonta is way faster than him. But this doesn't necessarily matter all the time. Most times it doesn't. Rolly is bigger than him. So Rolly, stature wise, with, reach and everything, Rolly got that on him like a motherfucker. Rolly a big dude compared to Gervonta. But that doesn't really matter in boxing that much if you got skill. So it's like you can be as long as you want to. It doesn't matter. If you can't hit me, don't matter. Now all that shit's working against you. Cause once you punch and I slip, now I'm now what you gonna do with that arm? That's done. That arm's finished. Now I could do whatever I want to do because my arms are smaller. You know what I'm saying? Only difference between when it comes to the length of the arms, depending on the fighter, it's more so on the inches. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about, now you guys playing the game of inches, where it's like, all right, how far do I have to be? Am I creating good space to punch? Because I mean, a lot of top people don't know how to fight, and they do fight. They don't know how to fight the proper way. They don't use their jabs. They don't use their reach at all. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you're the longer fighter, you need to be using that reach. You need to be flicking. You need to be jabbing. They don't do it. So once a person that's smaller than you, have a shorter reach than you, get it inside, they work you inside, and you're done. Because I mean, you got the longest arms. It's not really that easy to punch on the inside. You leave you at a disadvantage. Okay, so there's that. That nigga was talking. First of all, Rolly was talking mountains of shit. He's talking mountains of shit on social media. And if I'm not mistaken, the fight's already made, right? Like, they've already signed the contracts and whatnot. If I'm not mistaken. So I guess he's just doing this to, like, get more hype or whatever. I don't know. But he's talking a lot of shit, right? And the last thing I seen him do was he got a fucking piñata with Gervante's face on it, and he like ripped the head off or something like that. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, the way that Gervonta decided to respond to that, it was really uncalled for. But who am I? I'm not him. I don't operate the way he does and live his life. So, you know, he's from Baltimore, the rough area and whatnot. So he decided to answer back to that. You know what I'm saying? Let him try that shit in real life. I'll pull up on him, and you know, had the gun emoji with the bop with the bip. So that was kind of, I mean, all right, well, like, goddamn, nigga, like, I mean, it's a piñata. You know what I'm saying? It's a piñata. He ripped the head up. He can't. How many people can rip the head off of another person? Like, just relax, my nigga. But what can you do? That's gonna be an amazing fight, though. I can't wait to see that. It's not gonna be. It's not like a fucking, blockbuster fight, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be exciting. Now, the blockbuster fight is Terrence versus Porter. Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter is fucking amazing. That's a great fucking fight. Sean is so fucking aggressive. He's one of the most aggressive fighters that's out there. He's always coming forward. There's nothing you can do, dude. It's like he's like a rhino. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. He's always in the inside. He'll rough you up. He'll roughhouse you. He'll keep you up against the rope. He'll fight you any way he possibly can. And every fight I've ever seen him fight, he's always been on point when it comes to activity. He's always active. I've rarely ever seen him holding, like, chilling, laying back, letting somebody be first. And nah, that motherfucker, he active. There's some moments. I mean, you can find moments with anybody, but his boxing style is active. He's an active boxer. He don't like sitting around. It's all activity. Terrence, now when it comes to Terrence is calculated. He sits there, he plans, he watches, he's observative. You know what I mean? He'll wait you out a little bit, touch you up here and there in the first couple rounds, because he want to read you. And that's what Mayweather did a lot. So like, Terrence will read you, man. Terrence start reading you, and that's when he start breaking you down. He did that against Khan. He did it against what's the nigga name? The Russian dude, Pivel, something. His name was started with P-I-V. It's a weird name. He did that with a couple people, man. Like Benavidez. Like, he's a calculated fighter, and it looks like everything he's doing is regular because he's not fancy. Crawford is not a fancy fighter whatsoever. He's the most unfanciest fighter in the fucking world, kind of. Him and Errol Spence, they're very unfancy fighters. They don't do nothing fancy. You know what I mean? But they will break you down. They will break you down with the basics. And then what I think what makes everything stand out is the timing. The timing, you know what I mean? And the constant pressure that's constantly being put on gradually throughout the rounds that you start to realize and notice. And it's the pace. It's so much stuff that happens in the midst of that fight that you don't even realize unless you really watching that fight. But man, I can't wait. I want to watch Terrence versus Porter way more than I want to watch Rolly versus Gervonta. But you know, I don't know which one is. I forgot which one is first. I just know both them fights is happening. I think in the same year. So, like in a month or two or something like that, right? One is in November and the other is in December. So it's lit, man. It's lit for boxing. It's lit for boxing, and we need it. We need it. And Deontay Wilder, I guess I didn't have that down at all, but I mean, people make. I'm not trying to shit on my nigga, like, you know, he lost. So what? People lose in boxing. It's boxing. It's not easy. People lose. Now, I'm not in no shape, form, or fashion that I go around trying to shit on him, because a lot of people are saying any black folks are trying to shit on Wilder should remove themselves from our friends list, and I don't fuck with you if you want to shit on Wilder. And it's like, that's a bit excessive. I mean, you really related to this nigga? This nigga fighting the power? Like, who gives a fuck? It's boxing. Relax. But in the same breath, I didn't even want to do that. That wasn't even on my thought process. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. It's not even about no white and black, because people try to make it a white and black thing. It's fucking boxing, bro. Let's just talk about that. It's boxing. All right. So, I feel like he should have had. I feel like he should have won with Floyd. That's what I feel like. I feel like he should have won with Floyd, and he didn't. And he made it seem as if Floyd could have trained him before, as if he went to Floyd to ask Floyd to train him before he lost. I don't know if he did or did not. I'm not sure. I know Floyd didn't reach out to him before he lost, but it's because you was winning this whole fucking time. I don't need to reach out to you, nigga. It needs to make sense. Why would I reach out to you if you're knocking everybody out? And then you finally come across an opponent that you have difficulties with, and Floyd, who's the best boxer in the world, like, obviously, sees where he could help you out at, and you don't even think about trying it. That's ego. That's ego. You don't even think about trying it. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even think of it. He gonna say shit like, oh, I mean, you know, where was you at? Where was you? Where everybody would have trained me now. Where was they at before? Nigga, before you wasn't losing. You're losing now. They want you to win. So they want to help you. What the fuck? So that's the thing. He could be, he's in front of all these reporters' faces, spewing all this black shit, talking about black people this, black people that, our people. But nigga, Floyd trying to help you out and you shoot him down. So what's up with that? You got something against Floyd Mayweather? He's a better boxer than you are. So it's like, how do you not? That's like, if you want to speak on the heavyweight class, that's like, I mean, there's who's out right now. There's no legendary trainers for heavyweights, really. You know what I'm saying? But let's just be hypothetical. That's like Customato hitting up Wilder, and Wilder been like, "Where was you at before? Why? I mean, shit, you want to train me now? Like, nigga, what? You are losing. First of all, the first fight was a goddamn draw. The second one, you lost. Do you want to win or not? And the person that you pick to train, are you sure he's gonna? That's your best option, Malik Scott. I'm not trying to shit on Malik Scott. I'm not. I'm just saying. If you could choose between Floyd and Malik Scott, I'm choosing Floyd Mayweather. Are you fucking high? You know, the kind of people that Floyd has at his disposal is crazy. It's crazy. Why the fuck would I go to Malik Scott? But I want to walk around preaching black shit though. But I'm gonna talk down about a nigga. Like, why are you doing that? It's backwards. In that I didn't even, I'm trying to figure out why nobody called him out on that shit. Talking about how where was they at before? Nigga, before you wasn't losing. What do you mean? If it's working, why would I leave? Why would I leave? Where would I go? So you losing, and you decided to get another trainer, but you didn't want it to be Mayweather. And then you say shit like, where was y'all at before? Y'all didn't want to train me before. That doesn't make sense, nigga. That doesn't make sense. That's like a fighter that's like somebody talking to Floyd like, hey man, you should change your camp. Why? Why would I do that? I'm undefeated. Yeah man, but you gotta change it up sometimes. Like it literally makes no sense, my nigga. Like it makes, why the fuck would I leave if I'm undefeated? Obviously this is working. Oh my goodness. I think people be afraid of the nigga because he big. Like Dante's a big nigga, so it's like they be like, oh okay, whatever he says. Like I think people before they do interviews with him, they be watching they watch that same To This Day video, and it scared the shit out of them. They be like, oh well, I just keep playing over in my head every time I see it. It was creepy. It was like it was some wild shit. I thought this nigga was on drugs. You know what I mean? The way he was going off, I thought this nigga was on drugs. Like, this nigga crazy. Like, damn, bro, relax. I mean, I know you hyped for the fight, but damn, bro, you trying to make it shit racial. Like, nigga, what? You're in America. What are you talking about? Boxing is boxing no matter where you go. Only difference is the fans and the commentators, the referees, shit like that. That's it. Boxing is still boxing. You still go in there, beat the nigga up, leave. Don't matter what color he is. Beat him up. You win or lose. Simple. Tactics. The tactics ain't race. The tactics are not race. That's not the tactic. So why bring that shit up in an interview? Why every time a reporter hitting you, it's like, bro, why are we talking? Not every time. I'm not gonna say every time, but I'm gonna say that one time was very noted. That shit was noted. That To This Day shit was noted. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever. Off to a more fucked up topic. Oh boy. So apparently in Philly on a train, a full train. I don't know how full is. Okay, so don't fucking. I wasn't on the motherfucking train, but this is what was being said. A train with people on it, right? Everybody going to work, going to Starbucks. You know how motherfuckers go do anything to go to Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Going to fucking Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. Just a train full of motherfuckers. You know, somebody say they PO, somebody going to see their baby mama for the first time. It's been a while. You know what I mean? She finally said they can come back. Things are working out. There was apparently a woman on the train. There was a nigga on the train that decided to try to rape that woman on the train in front of people. Now, from what is being said is that this nigga successfully raped her in front of people on the train. Now, naturally, I find it hard to believe. Naturally, I find it hard to believe. Now, let me first start off with some disclaimers. For me, I'm not victim blaming at all. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I can only go off of what the news showed, and what they said. Now, going off of my own perception of what that sounds like, makes me wonder. Now, this is not concrete at all. They're saying that she was raped in front of people on the train and nobody did anything. So you trying to tell me a whole train full of people technically just sat there and watched her get fucked? Or, well, fucked is like, fucked is more of a participation. But they sat there and watched her get raped. So I find this hard to believe because, like, the reason why I'm saying I find it hard to believe because naturally, most people would lose their fucking mind seeing something like that and innately feel like doing something. And it doesn't matter with the gender. It doesn't matter the gender. This is in Philadelphia. It doesn't matter the gender. And the race doesn't even really matter to a degree. We're in Philadelphia, okay, on a train full of people, okay. I don't gotta set this up any more than I already have. That's happening. If a chick is yelling no, yelling stop, yelling get off me, and trying to fight back, and this nigga's like he's actually in the midst of ripping her clothes off and raping her, I find it extremely hard to believe that not one soul would do something about it. I find it hard to believe. I'm sorry. Now, I know this sounds like I'm victim blaming, but I'm not. I'm just saying, I feel like two people was just fucking on a train and, you know, something happened or she liked the way his dick tasted or something and she said it was rape. I don't know. 'Cause I know that this lady was like an older lady. She had on some motherfucking, I don't know, some church shoes or some Wally moccasins. I forgot what you call them fucking shoes. And she was a girl, and she was obviously older. She had lint in her fucking shoe on top of her foot. Like she didn't have herself figured out before she left the house. And she was like, "Oh, I'm afraid to get on the train now. Now I'm afraid to get on the train because what if that happens to me? Like I'm scared to get on the train. I don't think I want to ride the train anymore." Now, like from the looks of your feet, I highly doubt somebody's gonna try to rape you. Now I know that sounds very insensitive and fucked up, but I'm not, just take it with a grain of pepper, okay? Goddamn. So, the situation sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, and it sounds unbelievable. It sounds unbelievable that a train full of people will sit and watch that. And in the times that we're in, nobody recorded it. Nobody TikToked it. Nobody Snapchatted that. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. And what you got? A bunch of fucking senior citizens on there? Instead of a senior citizens in that one fucking car that she was getting raped in? Come on. Come on. And then allegedly, they interviewed some of the people that was on the train that seen it happen. So I would ask them, hey, why the fuck did you just sit there and watch him rape her? Bob? That's what I would try to figure the fuck out. I think y'all should go to jail. I think we should get you, we're gonna get that nigga, and we're gonna get you. How about that? How about we just make this a RICO deal? We picking everybody that sat and watched this shit, we picking your ass up and take you to jail too. How about that? But they said that there was a camera that caught it. They didn't, obviously you can't show that shit on the news. But they didn't have to show the girl getting fuck it. They could have just showed the foreplay of it. Show the beginning part. You don't got to show the actual shit. But it just sounds crazy. I don't see it happening. I'm gonna be honest with you. That gotta be an empty fucking train and they gotta just be her and him by themselves. What? Like, that sounds crazy. You know how many stops the train makes? So it's like, how's this happening? You know what I mean? They said this was like people, this was like an active time frame where people were going on, like people were going places and shit. This wasn't like late, like where motherfuckers was like coming back from the club and they got in and out and they eating on the train and they fucked up. Nah. So I find it hard to believe, man. I'm sorry. I find it hard to believe. I know that's gonna sound crazy to me. I mean, to a lot of people, but I find that shit very hard to believe. I just do. I really do. I really do. Because if I sit on the train and a nigga try to rape a chick, I'm knocking his ass out. I'm saying something off the rip. You ain't about to rape nobody if I'm on the train. You ain't doing it. First of all, you ain't raping nobody around me at all, nigga. I don't give a fuck where. I don't care if we at your house. If I'm in your house and your girl is telling you no, stop, get off me, and you try to fuck her, I'm knocking you out, nigga. I'm knocking you out. And we gonna talk to the cops about it. That's what we gonna do. But you not about to sit in front of me and do no shit like that and think I'm gonna just sit there and watch on some perv shit? Nah, you getting your ass beat, boy. That's why I'm like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nobody recorded that shit. I don't believe it. Funny part is somebody were just like, oh yeah, they did record it. There's the footage right here. It's like, oh fuck, okay, well that's my bad. I fucked up on that one. God damn it. What the fuck can you do, man? I just don't, you know, y'all look it up. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But, you know, to stick with some more crazy news, apparently there's a barbershop. Just remember what I'm telling you. Remember these words that I'm saying to you. A barbershop, okay? Where you get your haircut, okay? Where you talk shop, sports, women, relationships, shit like that. A little bit of politics here and there sprinkled in the midst of people not knowing what the fuck they're talking about, but they're talking about politics sometimes in there. Everybody acts. Everybody acts. We act. We act like we know. We don't know. There's women in there cutting dudes' hair and twerking at the same time. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Take your ass to a dance studio. Hand my boy the clippers. Simple. Hand the homie the clippers. You leave. You go to a dance studio. You can do all the fucking twerking you want. Oh, sorry, you don't gotta do that. Nowadays, you don't have to do that. Go home. Go to your living room, kitchen, and or bedroom and twerk there. Don't be cutting my hair and lining me up and playing and doing a fucking TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thick little bitch while you cutting my shit. Don't do that. Are you high? Crazy? What the fuck is going on in this place? Like, I watched a couple videos of it. You know, naturally, because I'm a thriving man. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about a haircut. I cut my own hair. But like, you know, who could turn down seeing a girl twerk? So I watched a couple videos, and yeah, these niggas is like dead ass sitting in a barber chair, and there's one chick that like got her leg up, like you know, I don't know how would you know how these chicks will put their leg like one leg up like with the knee part onto the sink and perch, call it fucking make it sound like a fucking gargoyle, perch over with the ass poked out. So one of the chicks is doing that on the right side. She's the one that's actually cutting his hair. So she's not twerking. She got her butt poked out. She's poking that thing out. Okay? She's poking that thing out. The other chick that's just there for aesthetic purposes, don't have no clippers, and she just right next to the nigga and just bends over and starts twerking. So they're both around him in his vicinity, in his area, on his person. And they're just twerking. So it's like a barbershop lap dance to a degree. Now, I don't know why they felt they needed this in his barbershop. I don't know how. I don't know. Did something happen? Did the last nigga kill somebody on accident because he, you know, got a little loose with the razor? and y'all needed some more. So y'all needed to bring customers back in. So you're like, let's put some bitches in here so they can start twerking and they can start coming in the shop again. Like what happened to where you felt like you needed to get women in with short shorts on to cut people's hair and twerk? What happened to where you had to get to that low? You can't just be a barbershop no more? Hey, we need some publicity. We need some publicity. So I know I like strippers. I love strippers, but I like to cut hair. I'm a barber at heart. But I love a strip club. You know what? Anybody thought about this? I know that nigga felt like it was a bright fucking idea. Nobody thought about this, homie. Nigga, I'ma have females in here twerking while niggas getting their hair cut. And it's like, I'm almost positive. First of all, if I'm gonna say this, there's probably a lot of niggas that are like, yeah, I like that. Right? I would be the only nigga like, no, bro, I don't want to see girls twerking when I'm in the fucking barbershop. Cut my fucking hair so I could leave. I want to show up, you cut my shit, I go. Simple. I don't want to go in there. I'm sitting in the fucking waiting chair to get my hair cut, and she's just walking around twerking. This feels weird. My dick is hard now in a fucking shop full of men. You know how weird and awkward that is? Why we gotta be like this? Why we gotta be like this, man? Tell me that. Why we gotta be like this? I'm just here to get my hair cut, my nigga. I got my hands up. Don't shoot. I'm afraid. I don't want to touch nobody. These women walking around here in pink short shorts, twerking in the barbershop. My hair is uncut and my dick is extremely hard. We got a big problem here. We got a big problem. We got two big problems. We got a big problem downstairs and I got a problem upstairs. Fix it. I gotta rush home. You know what I mean? Come on, man. This is just a bad situation. You gonna have niggas hitting on the females. Oh, what's up? You got a man, and you know what I mean? Nigga trying to get his hair cut. Nigga trying to get numbers, and niggas running to the bathroom to jack off real quick to bust one up. Cause like they walk. I'm not fucking joking. These are like robust ladies walking around the barbershop shaking their ass and cutting hair. Now I seen one where this dude, first of all, he wasn't even there to get his hair cut. Let me be honest. From the way he looked very unkempt. He looked like he was done with the world. He was almost there. He was you know how you crack the door just a little bit just to do a peek? That's what he was on life. He cracked the door a little bit and peeked in a little bit. You know what I mean? And the chick, that's where he was in life, right? He's in the chair. The chick is turned around, like she's like, you know how the Spider-Man sits on the rooftop? She's like that on the barbershop chair, and she has the clippers, and she's moved. She like the clippers are like she turns like slightly to cut his hair while her ass is in his face. Hey, what are we doing? And he's just chilling. He's so relaxed. He looks like he about to fall asleep. What are we doing? Why do you need this? So now, people are going to be showing up. First of all, how much are them haircuts? Them haircuts got to be $45. Easy. Them haircuts is $40, and then you got to tip the barber. Do you got to tip them too? You got to tip the twerkers? You got a twerk tip. You got a twerk tip. Nigga, dude, son, you got a twerk tip. You got a barber and twerk tip. Fuck that. I'm not going to that barbershop. I'm not going to that barbershop. Fuck that. I'm not paying for a haircut and paying to get twerked on. I'm not doing both. I get one, the other one's free. It's complimentary. Complimentary twerks. On the shop. Free for me. I'm not giving them money. Cause now that's stripping. If you put money in them little pink Daisy Dukes they wearing, that's stripping. Now they gotta take some of that shit off now. Cause I'm giving you money. Is there a champagne room in this barbershop? I would like to visit it, please. Miss Daisy said that she's going to give me a ride of my life. How about we head to the back? What kind of barbershop is this? I'm not twerk tipping. I'll refuse. I showed up to get my haircut, my nigga. I didn't come here to do this. What if you didn't even know when you walked in the barbershop and you just like, what the fuck is going on up in here? And you hear, "Come Friday, get rich, it is. Come on Fridays, get rich, it is." And you like, and you just see people, girls in there twerking, the niggas getting their haircut. Stop. And you like, and it's chicks in there twerking. And you just like, hey, what the fuck? I ain't never seen no shit like this before. Do you still keep going in and sit down and you thinking you're going to get a professional haircut? Or now, are you already roped in and can't leave because you see ass and you want to see what happens? That's how they get you. That's how they get you. And let me also tell you this. I'm about to double down. I better not see any fucking kids in that barbershop. That kid better be 18 and up. That shop, 18 and up. If there's a 10-year-old, if there's any teenager in there getting his haircut, and y'all in there and that motherfucker twerking, we calling the cops. I'm calling the police. We need to call the police on y'all. You know why? We just talked about that shit in the beginning. That's pedophilia. Don't be twerking on no kids. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put the little block, you know what I'm saying? For my boy Jason or whatever. What's another name? You know what I'm saying? My boy, I don't know a black name for somebody. I'm tripping. I'm having a hard time today. My boy Tyler trying to sit down. His mama bring him. I hope his mama wouldn't do that, but his mama bring him to the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? To get his haircut. She gotta put the block so he could be higher in the chair to get his haircut. And you see fucking, fucking Tulip or Sin Santana. I'm saying people's names that are real. I shouldn't be doing that. Blossom come over and start twerking around her son, and he only 10 years old. We got a big fucking problem. We calling the police on you. Hey, how about we call 911? How about that? How about the police have just been called and they're coming to pick Blossom and the Powder Puff Girls up? How about that? How about that? Or do we gotta sign something? Oh fuck, I took too long on that topic. But last thing I'm gonna talk about is Lizzo. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is Lizzo. Now, I love Lizzo's energy. I love it. I love her energy. Love it. She here for the shit. She don't give a fuck how y'all think, what y'all feel. Do what you want to do. She gonna do what she want to do. I did have a little bit of a problem the way she dressed when she went to the basketball game in LA with the ass out. Didn't care for that much. I thought it was a bit too much for attention. And people would say, "Oh, would you say that about another?" I sure the fuck would. Don't you fuck with me. I'm not the one. If any female is there and she got a shirt that with the ass part, it's a hole in it and her ass is poked out, take your ass home. This ain't the place for that. It's fucking kids here. You see basketball players walking around with their dick swinging all through them goddamn basketball shorts on them courts? You don't. Respectable. There's kids there. They got fucking compression shorts on for a reason. Perverts. Bunch of perverts. That's why I'm like, hey man, look, don't do that. Don't be doing that. It's just a Lakers game. It's a Lakers game. We're here to watch the game. We're not here to see your ass, man. Come on. What are you doing? That's the only thing I wasn't cool with. Now all the other shit, she do what she want to do. She can do what she want to do. I mean, and people a lot of people are just talking shit because they don't find her attractive, right? A lot of people who don't find her attractive are the only ones that really got something to say about it. Niggas who find her attractive, they were like, shit, fuck it, hell yeah, keep doing that shit. It's not, you guys are just being a little funny with it. I don't care. For me personally, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I like big women. I like thick women, so it doesn't bother me at all. She can do what she want to do. But you can't have Rihanna Lil Kim, who the fuck else? Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, walk to places half naked all the goddamn time, and then Lil Lizzo decides to do it, and now all of a sudden you pissed? Fuck you. You're being an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. And you're, what do you call that shit? You're body shaming. That's real body shaming. Y'all don't say shit when Rihanna did it. Lil Kim was walking around with pasties on and all that other shit naked. Cardi B practically naked walking around. Y'all didn't say nothing about that. Y'all liked it. Some people did say something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people said something. But I'm saying there wasn't any outrage really. Right? But Lizzo do it? Oh, it's outrage. Men and women. And then I'll shout to her rebuttal. Just keep shaking that ass, Lizzo. Keep shaking that ass. Fuck them. Fuck them. Shake that ass. Shake your ass in these haters' faces. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta be your business. Lizzo ain't gotta be your business, man. Why you worried about her? Hey man, look, and don't be going on women's fucking profiles and videos telling them how you don't like big women, or I don't like fat girls. Hey my nigga, you didn't have to comment that. You could have just kept going. You're an asshole. That's what I'm like. Y'all don't have to do this shit. You do this on purpose to shame women, and you know you're not important enough to get canceled, and you ain't got shit that nobody wants. So it's easy for you to do that kind of stuff. But if somebody was able to just meet you at your house with a wiffle bat and you know, tune you up a little bit. And I know wiffle bat isn't it's kind of technically non-threatening. That's the point. That's the point. The point is to have a bat that you can really tag a nigga up with, but you can't kill him. But just give him a lot of 50% bruises, right? That he gonna remember, because he fucked me up with that bat, and that was for kids. And he fucking beat me up with it a lot. He was real fast. I don't know. He must have training. You know? We should have a nigga show up to just beat, like, you know, necessary evils to happen to these people. You don't gotta go on nobody's page to say shit. I don't go to your page to say nothing. Don't come to my page to say nothing. Don't go to her page to say nothing. Who does that? Oh, I don't like fat girls. Nigga, you said that on her shit. Go to your own shit and say you don't like fat girls. Oh, man. Y'all niggas got issues. Y'all niggas got issues. And then let me continue a little bit more with some of y'all niggas that want chicks to fart. Y'all weird. Y'all weird. Your mama didn't touch y'all in the head. She dropped you. Y'all was on a little tilt-a-whirl and took you too long to get off. Something happened to you. Something happened to you. Or in your past life, I don't know, you laid too close to the pipe on your dad's vehicle. I don't know, something maybe put you in the damn car seat right next to the goddamn exhaust pipe, and now you just want, and you in a new, when you were reborn, you want to smell women's the air that escapes out of women's asses. That's weird. If a man farts, do you get the same? How about that? How about that? If a man farts, are you also turned on, or you only turn on when a woman farts? Because the farts smell the same. If I eat Taco Bell and Meg Thee Stallion eats Taco Bell and we both fart, they both gonna stink. And let's also do this. How about we do a game show? Is whose fart is it? How about we do that? Whose fart is it? Whose fart is it? Is that Meg's fart or is that my fart? Whose fart is it? Whose fart is it? Is that Pinky's fart or is that my fart? And I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Is that Cardi B's fart or is that my fart? Whose fart is it? Huh? Is that Missy Elliott's fart or is that mine? You won't know. And if you do know, creepy, weird, but talented. I don't know how you do it. But y'all niggas be wanting chicks to fart. You want chicks to be bending over, shaking their ass, and spread their butt open, and be farting. And then niggas talking, oh man, this is it right here. I like, oh my god, I'm about to, oh, it's making me hard. What is wrong with you? we gotta watch niggas like that. Niggas who like fart shit, we gotta watch them niggas. This episode went a little too long. I apologize. Before this gets to an hour, as always, I appreciate you guys. Share the shit. Whoever made it to the end, I appreciate you. Love you forever. Ireland, Texas, Canada, New York, all day, and on your mama's birthday. Like it's a ham show.